Hey everyone, welcome back to the vlog. Just want to answer a few of your questions. But first I just want to sing out and say a big special thank you to Andrew and Linda from New Zealand. Thank you so much for the money. Like, I'm so humbled and grateful. I think I'm going to put that money aside for a rainy day, which probably won't be too far away because this is Britain after all, as you're fully aware. So thank you so much. Yeah, so appreciate it. Yeah, it just helps me buy those few little extra things, like coal, things to keep me warm, and rum, I've got a little list here. I've just got to, because I've just jogged my memory. So, Ian B, he mentioned about a bike and a trolley. I would love to get a bike. The problem I've got is, where the hell do I store it? I could store it on the roof, but my plan is over the next 12 months is to actually upgrade my solar array. So I want to put more solar panels on the roof. So I kind of want to leave that space for now. I thought about getting a fold-up bike. I'd love to get a fold-up bike because I can store it in the cabin fairly easily. But it's just a matter of money, because before I got the boat, I was really into cycling. I used to cycle everywhere around Manchester and up to the Peak District and so forth. So yeah, I'd love to get a bike and a trolley. I've gone through a few trolleys in my time. They are very, very handy for transporting goods, particularly coal. If you nearby, like there's coal just down at Tesco's and so forth. So and I've lost a trolley. I seem to find trolleys in skip bins and stuff around at service points around the canal. But yeah, a bike and a trolley would be absolutely amazing. But it's on my wish list. I'll get one eventually. In the meantime, like I said, I've got my trusty backpack, and I don't mind doing a few trips backwards and forwards, particularly as I'm so close to a supermarket. Steve Hoare, you mentioned about my boat direction. Very perceptive of you, Steve. So you're absolutely right. I'm actually facing the other way. I'm facing towards Coventry. So whenever I move my boat and I'm more up, I actually spin my boat around because I've got my cat flap there. This is my front door, if you like. This is my entry door. So I always spin the boat around. Given that my boat is only 24 foot long, I can turn it around pretty much anywhere on the canal. I've never really had an issue turning my boat around on the canal. And that's one of the advantages of having such a small boat. My front door. I have left it the other way, but it means I've got to sort of clamber around the front, and I can slip and fall into the water, and it's a bit more hazardous doing it that way. So I can literally. So the other day, I pulled up there. I was even going to moor there until I realised that I didn't have a hammer, because there's no mooring pins or anything over there. There's no sort of mooring rings or anything over there. So I brought it back over here, spun the boat around. And that's what I do. Just makes life a whole lot easier. And Dan Crawford, regarding Hustle. So the way Hustle works is you can either pay like a one-off day rate. So for example, I went to Nuffield Health yesterday and I paid £7.50 for a day. And if I only do that once a week, it actually works out, works out cheaper if I do that once a week. You can buy a membership, and depending on how much you pay per month. So when I started cruising, when I was up at Manchester, I bought like a £40 a month thing, and that gets you access to a certain amount of gyms, all with different levels of facilities. So for £40 a month, that got me access to Bannatyne gyms in Manchester, and sort of lower rated gyms. So if you just need a shower and stuff and you use it, 2 or 3 times a week, it works out to be better value. But since I've been cruising, I've found that I don't really need a shower every few days. Once a week is generally pretty good. I have gone longer, like 10 days or a couple of weeks or whatever, but generally speaking, once a week is usually what I try to aim for. But jump onto the Hustle, download the Hustle app, or jump onto the website and you'll be able to see it. It's pretty, I love the way it's all set up. So it just, yeah, it gives you access to gyms all over the country if you pay out like a full membership rate. But of course, the further down south you go towards London, the more expensive it all becomes. So, but up north here, you get really good value for money. So there you have it. Of course, any other questions you have, please sing out and I'll do my best to answer them for you. Have a great day, everyone. See you later.